I had just got back from going to the store, and I got out of my vehicle over there, and first I heard people from down the block saying, "He can't hear, he can't hear." And then I heard the officers yelling at him to drop the stick, or drop the weapons, drop the stick. And that's when I yelled out, "He's deaf." And right after I yelled out that he was deaf, it was bang, bang, bang. I mean, it was just, the instant I said that, just right after that, it was bang, bang, bang.
As the police pulled up, we was all, a couple of neighbors, me, my wife, and my daughter was outside and screaming at the cops not to shoot, because he was deaf. And they proceeded in doing what they had to do.
Was he like advancing toward them? Tell me, how long of a time was this?
The guy does movements. He don't speak, he don't hear, so mainly it's hand movements that he does. That's how we communicated with him. And he was actually, I believe he was was frustrated trying to tell them what was going on. And he did hit his truck at one point, the back of the truck where it was hit, where it was rear-ended. And that's when I knew something was going to happen.
Did the officers already have their weapons drawn?
They did. As they got off the car, they drew their weapons.
What were the cops saying and doing?
To put his hands up, which he couldn't hear them. But myself and my daughter were actually screaming at him, not, that he was deaf, that he couldn't hear anything. And they proceeded on shooting him.
Do you think the officers heard you? Did they acknowledge you at all?
I believe they did hear me, because one of them turned around and looked at me. And they also had a neighbor that lived right across the street that was screaming at him also.
How close were you in this?
I was approximately about 25 to 30 feet away from him.
How long after you said, yelled, "Don't shoot, he's deaf," how long was it until they did shoot?
I want to say about 30 seconds.
What was the reaction when you saw that? Yeah, after you've been yelling at them to not do it.
I thought that they could have taken care of that a different way. Me personally, I could have probably taken care of myself without two cops. I mean, there's two cops there. I mean, they could have probably tackled him down, tasered him,